Identity 5's limited time game mode Final Blowout's gotta be one of the most overslept on game modes to date, let alone the fact that the character Nightmare is one of the best characters to play in this game mode. Now, is he strong? No. But he does have one of the most fun gameplay styles in this mode. Nightmare's ability Sweep allows him to increase his dive movement distance by 15%. Add on top of that Stroke of Luck, which upgrades your next card to rare, and you can see an upgrade of up to 45% movement distance. It isn't going to be overpowered or appear all the time, but still, I love it. After a lot of games, I finally found one match that looks fun enough to show you guys. Enjoy. Starting off, we've got ourselves the ability Sweep, which gives us that initial 15%, which is very important for us to get 45%. Going up against Prospector, Barmaid, Composer, not Prisoner, I'm sorry, because this skin for Ecuador is very interesting. Ecuador overall is an interesting character because compared to other hunters that struggle against this newish survivor on our end, Nightmare actually doesn't suffer that badly. Either way, we are going straight into the match, so be sure to like and subscribe. Starting off, we begin in the red church. Now, generally, I like to shut off a potential god kite, not because it's strong against Nightmare, but because overall it's just a larger waste of time, and sometimes you catch survivors in the act of trying to set it up. And of course, I was able to stop that Matador in his track. I'm sorry, did I say Ecuador this whole time? Either way, I use my broken windows to prevent him from looping, so he tries to use his ability, slows down my movement, but doesn't stop it, so I'm able to get that initial hit. He now gains his red flag, which allows him to pretty much painter the window. I get the bird on him, so I'm trying to avoid making eye contact, and I get magneted by a Prospector. We'll see where this goes. So I go and break this window as well as I try to chase the Matador. However, Prospector seems to be coming in for the assist. Either way, I feel like I can catch up. He uses the wrong polarity, which allows me to catch up with Matador and get him. It looks like Prospector's in on that hit action, giving me some more presence. An upgrade card, perfect. This is exactly what I needed. So I go set up Matador, expecting Prospector to not even come close to me. I actually get a bit curious and try to go for him while I get my dive distance now at 30%. I find that he's going to the graves, and thinking that I could probably catch him off guard, I can go ahead and go to the graves. And it looks like he was expecting me, gets the stun in, but hey, yeah, no, it's all right. I hear the generator moving, which means that somebody's here. So I go look around, I see different scratch marks. Composer, perfect. We get the decoder out the way. We go try to out our new 30%, and we get the Composer hit. Pretty sweet. Looks like we're now going to try to teleport, not get distracted by throwing a bird. We're going to go hit this Barmaid. Everyone's injured, but Matador is not going to be injured for too long. I throw a bird here to see if I could catch anyone off guard. It looks like I hit the Matador. Instead of chasing him now, we'll go back to the Barmaid because, well, she's in a compromised position, of course. Now we know where Matador is. We know where Composer's at. Another upgrade card. This is perfect. Prospector seems to be already given up, it looks like. Either that or he's just not that good. We get our final dive distance as Matador tries to come in for the assist. We're now at the luxurious 45% dash distance. So let's try it out. We hit the Barmaid, and now we're going straight for the Matador. That's right. No distance is safe with this beautiful perk of enabled. Everyone is in their last stand ability, so we get to test out our dive distance, which is wonderful. We now throw a bird. I guess I might have seen someone there, but looking back, I don't really know why I threw it there. Either way, we're going to chair a Matador first because he's already had chair time, and Barmaid, I guess, also has, but, you know, while we're at it, we get this opportunity to get some random perk. Might as well go for raring to go because there's really nothing else to do. Prospector attempts to throw the magnet at me, but misses. Ooh, don't get him on the NFL, my friends. We got warp in a couple seconds, so we're going to plan on doing that. Psych, no, we can just dive dash. We have the distance, might as well. We're not going to use warp in order to hit the composer. We could have gone for a normal swing there. It depends on if flywheel would have worked then. We decided to go chair up composer because prospector's just right around the corner. He's not going to heal within that time. We now have to throw a bird, look for the matador because he is dead on chair. We can now put prospector in any chair we want, so we go for the closest one available. And we are now just on the lookout. Whether Matador gives up or not is up to him. We got 2 of his teammates on chair, one of them back on the manor. And we're just looking around trying to see if he goes for any rescues or not. We can't really find him anywhere. So we hear tinnitus and we decide to go around. We see a proc but don't know exactly from where. So we're just looking around trying to see if we could find anybody. And it looks like a second proc enables. Yep. Looks like he might have just given up. Let's try our dive distance one more time, and that's the end. And that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more of that type of content, like, subscribe, write down something in the comments, and I guess I'll see you later then. Yeah. Oh, dude, he's so me. We did that at the exact same time. That's crazy.